Challengers is the newest love triangle film featuring tennis players by Luca Guadagnino. I love saying that. If you have seen this trailer, it's being marketed like a movie from like the early 2010s, your typical love triangle shtick. It is far more than that. I told some non-movie friends I'm going to see Challengers and they were like, that movie? Why are you so excited for it? All I told them was Luca Guadagnino, of course. I'm gonna keep saying it like that. If I was asked to rank my top 5 living directors right now, Luca Guadagnino would firmly be in my top 5. His run of Call Me By Your Name, Suspiria, Bones and all, it's just crazy. How do you do that? Truly, it's such an impressive run in the last decade. But what makes Luca so special? I think it's his creativity. He tries new filmmaking techniques every go-around. Most of the time, I'm pretty skeptical when it comes to filmmakers making a movie revolving around sports. I personally love sports, but I think it's very limited on how you can film it. We have all seen how tennis is shot. Ball going back and forth, crowd cheering, only so much you can do. The racket smash. Man, does Luca shut me up quick on that. This is where I tell you I not only love Challengers, it's one of my favorite movies I've seen in recent memory. I'm not trying to overhype this, it's legitimately one of the best movies I've seen in the last few years. Luca takes what at the bones of it is a very traditional love triangle film. Before I move on any further, that is not an indictment on the script. I love the script by Justin. Scripts, however, are more than just main story beats. We have such rich characters playing the parts so well, obviously enhanced by their performances as well. I also love the narrative structure, how we revolved the entire movie around the Challengers tournament, an event that really is not that meaningful. This isn't $1 million prize in cash, it's like $7,000. The movie is slowly revealing to us why this small-time event is actually so massive. Both of these characters are sandbagging this tournament, but for different reasons. So yeah, this movie bounces around different timelines all the time, but that could be viewed as very lazy criticism. I love the structure so much to this. It's like the whole purpose of the script is to get you to latch on to this very small time tournament and make it seem a lot bigger than it is. And that's an achievement by Luca and the screenwriter. I promise you have not seen tennis shot like this ever. We have tennis ball POV, we have a split diopter shot, we have an under the tennis court shot, which I thought was awesome. Slow-mo sweat dripping right onto the camera lens. Luca just absolutely tore it up here, okay? He's one of the few filmmakers that actually gets a great effect from slow motion. He also slows down the shutter speed for one of the shots. It's beautiful. One thing that left me speechless was the way that the two tennis players finally meet Zendaya's character. The love at first sight moment. It takes a lot of restraint to do what he did. I swear to God, we are watching Zendaya just like move around for like 2 minutes. They are absolutely infatuated. It makes it so easy to believe that she is a larger than life figure. If you don't already look at Zendaya like this, you will after this movie. There's also an injury shown in the trailer, and to me, I was looking forward to how Luca was going to shoot that. Thankfully, it reminds you just like that one injury in Suspiria. I tweaked a little bit. It was awesome. You know, love triangles have very boring story beats, but man, this movie is never boring. Never. You know what else doesn't make this film boring? The 3 main leads. Zendaya has already established herself as an A-lister, and now she has the roles to prove it. She's always had the talent, but I don't know how you could deny her star ability at this point. Playing a love triangle participant requires a lot of range. It typically requires a lot of deception as well. I just love the range she demonstrates during the windy scenes. Mike Faist and Josh O'Connor, what else can I say about y'all? I've been looking for more Mike Faist since West Side Story, and man, did I get it. I haven't really seen Josh O'Connor in a lot, but I want to see him in everything after this. I love how they play both sides of the chemistry really well. When we go back when they're like buddy-buddy, you can really tell they're best friends, and now they are completely at odds with each other. The score is probably one of my greatest takeaways from this movie. It is absolutely bonkers. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, why are you always going to do this to me? You are never going to disappoint me. I've been listening to this non-stop on the way to work, and I promise you, if you don't like this movie, you will at least bop to the score. It makes you feel like you're at a nightclub, but you're watching tennis. It's very synthy, it's very techno-heavy. The bass sounds like a tennis ball hitting the ground. I love it. Score can insert juice into a film like no other aspect of filmmaking. The last 20 minutes of the film, alongside with the score, all filmmaking aspects are at an absolute high. It is truly euphoric what Luca is able to accomplish in the last 20 minutes of this film. I don't want it to ever stop. I want to rewatch it like 1,000 times. The use of titles added to the free-flowing pace. The color palette of this film is gorgeous. I feel like I gotta stop stop before this turns into like a 30-minute video. I could keep going. Challengers is great. It's more than great. It's better than the reviews. It's a masterpiece. It's Luca Guadagnino's best movie, to me at least. I'm so serious. This is better than the reviews. It's an absolute marvel. It's my entire personality now. I want to know what y'all's favorite Luca movie is. I don't think I'm a victim to recency bias. I think this is my favorite. Before that, it was probably Suspiria, but I want to know what y'all's is. Take it easy.